What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Lights Over Loveland. This is Justin, and I decided today that I just want to make a video talking about a couple things. But first off, I want to talk about these so-called drones that are being seen, and to me, it kind of feels like a false flag kind of thing. Like, why all of a sudden are now these drones showing up over all these military installations, nuclear sites, and all that kind of thing? And the strange thing about them is they all seem to have like lights like airplanes and everything like that. And from all the stuff that I've seen, I've never seen anything like that. And I don't know, it just feels like something's going on that they are trying to put out this image of these things are all around these bases and we don't know what they are and everything. But to me, these kind of feel like they gotta be ARVs, which, if you don't know what an ARV is, it's an alien reproductive vehicle. And they talked about this in the last congressional hearing in the Immaculate Constellation document. And they said that we have craft that we have reverse engineered to get these technologies and everything. And I don't know, I kind of feel like that's what these things are. And they're trying to create this narrative of they don't know what these are, but I think they do. And I don't know how they're trying to spin this, but I could totally see them trying to flip this into like a fear based kind of thing and that we're being invaded and kind of stuff like that. So I just want to make a video talking about I believe that those things are all man made. And I also don't know if you've checked out Jesse Michaels' YouTube channel, but he has some videos talking about like Townsend Brown, and he was looking into like anti-gravity back in, I believe, the 1950s and everything. And it's kind of like there's this split in physics. Like they have this secret technology with anti-gravity and everything that's branched off on one path, and then we have the other path, which is modern physics that we understand. And I could totally see that being the case, that they're keeping this secret from us and they have this technology already. And I don't know, it's kind of infuriating when you think about it that way, that they're basically living like the Jetsons and we're like cavemen over here with fossil fuels and damaging the planet and environment and everything. And if they have this technology, we should be working together with it to make this planet the best that it can be. We're damaging this earth so much from mining resources and doing all the things we're doing when we don't need to be. And I don't understand why it can't come out now at this point. Like, I get there's cover ups and who knows what's happened that's bad, blah, 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 but we just kind of need to deal with it and move on from this point. And I'm kind of wondering, I also watched Ross Coulthart, his reality check, one of his more recent ones. He was talking about how he believes this is all related into consciousness, which I am very happy that he's talking about. It's very good to see news reporters talking about that side of the phenomenon and everything. And he said there's a lot of stuff coming about how the Air Force never stopped Project Stargate and that we've been working on children to try to gain access to their psychic abilities. Sorry, I don't know what the heck. That just made a weird noise over there and popped out of nowhere. Um, but yeah, we've been using children and trying to figure out how to interact with these crafts, which I believe are piloted by consciousness and psychic abilities. And children just don't have the same filter that adults do. They don't have the belief systems in place like we do over time. We've just told ourselves none of this stuff is possible. You're crazy if you believe any of it. Trust me, I was brainwashed too. And I thought the same way. I didn't think there was any way any of that ESP, psychic, any of that stuff was real, mediums, any of like channeling, all of that. I didn't think any of that was real until I got into this subject, did some research, had my own experiences, and I know 100% for fact this is real. It's true. I've had a couple out of body experiences. I've only had the two. Um, I haven't really got to try to practice as much as I've wanted to the last couple months since that happened, actually. Just dealing with sickness and injuries and stuff like that. So I'm back into getting back into my routine now with my meditations. I've been trying to wake up in the middle of the night and start getting back in routine with that. But, we are all more than our physical bodies. There's more to this reality than this physical world that we're living in.